God. Wow, the paycheck's really coming in, but at the end of the day, it is the truth of what we see. You know, I'm not going to sit here and, blow the trumpet of any team that I don't think is going to do absolutely amazing. I genuinely will say and predict who's going to do well, but it could go in a completely different direction. And in answer to your question, Drax, well, he is going to run the winch, no goo. So we're going to see a lot of site manipulation coming forward.
First contact here. Some shots exchanged between our life players. Red Fox going down to half. And some shots connecting onto Manda as well. Our Pika having to duck behind cover, but Manda's going low. The heal beam has to come out from Krieger here. It's all stall. Apes getting the tap on the vault. That means that Vanguard is going to have to push forward. They've got the win con by default here. And it looks like already posted up for the rotate. Krieger taking a different angle here. It's all just stall. They're just waiting each other out, waiting for some sort of move to happen.
It's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. I say that our Pika's the first one to drop, so that will allow an opportunity now for Ape Squad to start that movement. They've got that first win.
Gates
it's
already
a victory
there.
On their eyes.
Gates already there for Ape Squad. They've rotated in towards this B cash out, but a quick gate pad from Vanguard gets them in over the roof. Executor taking out Red Fox to open the fight. A missed winch claw, but still connecting damage. DMAT to try to follow up, but Krieger is on the run. He's regrouped with Manda, and he's got a red barrel to keep him up.
That was a missed opportunity by Ape. It was a massive missed opportunity. They literally were spawn camping the exits of the gateway. And now, as we've seen from before, they're going to allow the point to get taken. They want to focus on map positioning, and they want to pinch Vanguard into a horrible position. But we've seen this time and time again from the major qualifiers. They've done this strategy before, and then they lose out on that retake.
Red Fox coined in. They're going to be taking a position on this wide glass roof here. I'm curious to see, does Pika spot them out before they drop in? I think he's just waiting. He's lying in wait, and he spotted all three. He has the info, and I don't think anybody on Ape Squad has spotted them. He's just waiting, pinging them out. Oh, this is perfect. Vanguard has all the map knowledge right now, all the knowledge of positioning. And I don't think Apes is ready for this. They've got a pad set up. Drax is going to go in for an RPG right off this pad, and he's looking for it. There it is, the opening, the dome shield, but he's going to go down to 50 HP. I don't think he can win this dome fight. He's going to go down. A trade from Executor onto Manda, and a melee to clean up a second. It's just between Pika and Krieger right now, and Pika cleans up that final kill on the rooftop. Gives a little bit of heal. And it looks like Vanguard are going to be taking this first cash out on Bernal.
Why would you sacrifice your heavy to start things off? That was such a bizarre push. I get you're pushing into the blind. You've got to start checking your angles because nothing you're doing is getting any movement from Vanguard. And credit where credit is due, Ape Squad, they did the best they can, but a lovely off angle from God, my brain's going fried. Pika to get that information. We also saw how Drax also second that motion. Beautiful.
Shots out.
Absolutely beautiful.
Shots out, and Vanguard's going to have to drop below into the buildings. And I do just want to point out from that fight, I think the dive in might have been good there for Manda. It was. I mean, he gets in, he gets the kill on the heavy. He just didn't have any support. He didn't have a follow-up trade. That was the issue there. But perhaps we'll see that revised here on the second fight. Red Fox getting caught out on the roof by Pika. A quick scale up that little tower, that little zip line. Oh, and a little mishap with the jump pad. But the gate should be good here from Pika. Drax taking a bit of damage as he gets in. Gotta be careful. Krieger's taking some hot shots. And he's got this rooftop locked down.
Drax taken so much damage. Thankfully, he was able to bring him back into play.
Pika as well.
They have the vaults, and now they have the control of where they want to go. Realistically, map control, we are starting to see on the overhead that Ape Squad doing an early rotation. They've read the gameplay, and they are trying to prepare the counter-attack of going on to A.
Yeah, plug into A. This cash out could be pulled out into the open, or we could see it drop down. Keep in mind, Executor here does have the DMAT charge, and wow, what a use of that. D-Mat's the corner of the building and climbs 2 floors with it? What? That was some masterful D-Mat usage, knowing the right angles and everything to use it. And shots raining down on them. High ground given up. And they'll be right below one of the Ape Squad players. It's going to be Manda getting pulled in, shut down by Executor. And I'm not sure if Ape Squad... I'm not sure if they commit to this. They're committing so hard to this fight, and Red Fox might get taken out because of it. In the back, Krieger gets taken down by the Shack. It's Drax to clean up the second kill. And all of Ape Squad is down. They've got one more push on this cash out, I believe.
2. You won realistically, but you can put 2 on if you play ballsy and you play aggressive off the get-go. There was a lot of 1v1 fighting there.
It was just messy.
It's buddy system from Vanguard, and then 1v1 engagements, which allowed for Vanguard to essentially tag team and put all the damage into.
Oh, they're on them.
So
they're on them right now. Invis bomb. They're diving overhead. They decide not to push straight into the building where Vanguard are lurking, but they will spot them out. And Executor's going to get dropped down to half HP. Has to retreat. Looks for some sort of solace as they spot Manda on the cash out. C4 goes up. That's a gas mine to delay. Interesting pick, but the dome will go down and the stick is there waiting for it. It looks like they're going to get the swap. And in a 2 versus 3 Vanguard, they're going to have to consolidate their losses here. Oh, but they jump in? Why are they jumping in here? They've got to commit. And going down, Executor leaves Drax all on his own.
Gotta commit to do something from it. Drax still alive, will finally get taken out, but brilliant work from the Ape Squad. Finally something going into their favor. And everyone saying, Invis, not powerful, not a useful tool. I think we might be seeing a slightly different mindset with the Ape Squad, because that works perfectly, and thankfully timing is in their favor.
Yeah, it's helped them rotate multiple times. It's helped them get off gate pads as well. I mean, if you've seen some of the recent discussion going on in the competitive community, Vanish Bomb is actually making a debut. We're seeing it relevant. Just because, granted, Invis in a 1v1, it's not going to do much for you because the person's already focused on you. If they're already, able to spot you out, it's not going to do you much good. But for those rotates when you need to not be spotted from far, it's so hard to spot an Invis player the further out they are. So just having that Invis bomb for wide rotates on a map like Bernal or Cis Horizon is going to do them so much good here. Krieger taking a little bit of damage in the heels here, and he'll decide to rotate into the building with Manda to make a safe regrouping with Red Fox. But Red Fox, wait, taken out alone on a cash out. Vanguard is just going to stick this, and this is going to be the flip for them. Apes now on the back foot, and they've got to make their charge into the jungle of gas mines that Vanguard is setting up here.
A great pick. We saw Mr. Red Fox, he was singled out. And our Pika just took advantage. He went, hey, I can see you're alone. The rest of the team's gone towards point. I'm going to take you away. And now there's stalls for time because we're already over a quarter of the way through. And they're back to full health. Ape Squad are putting more pressure on them. But we know they are capable of stealing. We know they are capable of retaking, but this looks dangerous.
We'll have to see. Set up with the APS turret and DMAT, throwing down some more mines. Executor posted up and ready to go here to stall this cash out. Meanwhile, Apes, they're taking it from the high side. They're looking to drop down onto the cash out, but first they've got to figure out where Vanguard's playing. The tap will go through. That forces a drop. Manda's gonna go down to the first floor. Meanwhile, Red Fox taken out by Drax's RPG. So devastating to the light player. And a regrouping is gonna occur. Up above, Krieger getting shots off on Drax, takes him out. And in a 2v2, gets the DMAT off. This fight's getting flipped for the side of Ape Squad. A quick vault up from Arpika, tries to regain positioning and stay above, and the goo comes in, the stick from Manda, but the DMAT could stall it out. The heals are going through, and Manda's gonna get the flip. It's Ape Squad to take Bernal. As Vanguard get taken out, not enough damage to outdo the heals.
Wow. Matter of seconds. matter of seconds. Again, we're seeing Ape Squad just being picked off with a solo player left on the side, and this is becoming a trend. They're not sticking together. The lurker of Mr. Red Fox always being caught off guard. Once they regroup and once they attack, once they're at the objective, Ape Squad shines a lot better. They're able to coordinate and be able to stick closely and almost barricade themselves into points, being able to steal back. However, Vanguard, they have this beautiful movement when they're on site. They will spread themselves out. They will have beautiful traps in play. So, for instance, the gas mine, the C4, and the speed, they quickly regroup out of danger zone. That is something to be fearful of. And this is why we saw that last gunfight on Bernal get super close, bringing it, I think, both teams to their limits. Unfortunately, Vanguard losing that fight and then situating them in such a horrible 1v3 scenario.
I still do think Vanguard had, I don't want to say a stranglehold, but they had a grip on the game there. I think they had the advantage going in. There were just some minor mistakes there, especially on that final fight. Putting yourself outside to chase that second kill, I don't think was worth it for them. They put a little bit too much effort into chasing, and I believe it was Drax got caught out by Krieger on the F car because of that. So sacrificing their positioning to chase a second kill when they already had an enemy statue on the box, which is a very difficult position to recover a statue or get a defib off. They just got in a little too over their heads, I think. They chased into that. They fed themselves into that final fight when they could have just played for the time.
Yeah, patience is a hard thing to do on a map, well, particularly a game like this. And I have to give respect facing off against Fnatic personally, and not Fnatic, Gen G. And the patience you have to have is phenomenal. But I agree, Vanguard lacked that. They were a little too trigger happy. They wanted to go and push, and it cost them at the end.